And next, let's queer up South Florida and Florida. Mateo Ventura Bruer steps down as Aqua Foundation's executive director. Aqua Foundation for Women, Florida's only nonprofit dedicated to supporting the education, well-being, and community of LGBTQ women, announced this week that Mateo Ventura Bruer, their first transgender executive director, is stepping down. His last day was July 31st. The announcement was not published until after Brewer's departure. During his 18-month tenure, Mateo made significant contributions to the organization. He spearheaded the successful return of TransCon, Florida's longest-running conference for transgender and non-binary individuals. Mateo also re-engaged past partners and brought new ones into the fold while strengthening ties within the philanthropic community and academic sectors in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Under his leadership, the Aqua Foundation raised over $100,000, organized or collaborated on over 15 events, reaching more than 1,000 South Floridians. Expressing his gratitude, Mateo said, quote, "I'm extremely proud of the work I've done with Aqua these past 18 months and wish them the best moving forward," end quote. He thanked the board of directors for their support. Mateo also condemned the hostile political climate in Florida and promised to continue his advocacy work with NDN Collective, focusing on decolonization and freedom for all colonized peoples. Aqua Foundation for Women board members praised Mateo Ventura Bruer for his dedication and commitment to human rights. Daniel Tilley called him a true leader, while Cho-Hee Shrader highlighted his integrity and service. Jennifer Berne commended his work in TransCon and wished him success in California. As a frequent anchor at Queer News Tonight, we are aware of many of the challenges Bruer faced over being the first transgender executive director. He reflected on the challenges he was facing in some segments of our LGBTQ community. And I've watched him here on Queer News Tonight. I've seen him in your bed. What a cutie, by the way. I don't know if that's appropriate for the news, but
well, you already said it, so there's really no taking it back.
I did, and I just think you really have to thank him for his service. But you know, as I was going through and looking at some of the footage from him on Queer News Tonight and on your show, just seeing the comments that would come after those shows just tells you that we are still dealing with a huge divide in the LGBTQ kind of not wanting to make room for the T in all of the environments. And I just think if you're a part of that camp that has a problem with it, you are a part of the entire problem that the queer community faces. I think that it's a huge loss for Florida, and going to be very big shoes to fill.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I remember when Mateo first started and there was big hoopla in the community because, you know, he's a dude leading a women's organization and he got so much crap for that, you know. And how did he fight back? No words, actions, right? He took Aqua Foundation to the next level. TransCon was an incredible event that I was so blessed to be a part of. He just, you know, paved the way, right? I think that he made it a little bit easier for the next ED to roll in and, you know, get his hands dirty, their hands dirty, whoever it is, you know. Mateo is a dad, right? And, you know, that's not part of it. He didn't mention as that being part of his decision for leaving, right? But I could think it's probably not the easiest to raise a child here in the state of Florida under the conditions that DeSantis has set for parents, right? Especially being a queer parent. You know, I spoke to Mateo and I know that he is huge with wanting to help the indigenous community as well. And that is something that he is able to do now in California. You know, I asked him for a quote and he said, you know, I'm so grateful for my time at Aqua, especially for all the friends I've met through my work there. I know that they will keep fighting for us trans folks in Florida and thank them for their endless support of our community. Thank you, Faye. I'm definitely going to miss you. Come visit California. You know, you're going to be missed, Mateo. You left a space. You really did. You know, we're a little less bright because you're leaving. I will say that for sure.